Good morning and welcome back to the technical charts analysis section. In part one, we had a look at the news events which are coming up for today, and also we had a look at the economic results which was announced over the last 24 hours, and also how it impacted the US dollar, the UK pound, the euro dollar, and also gold prices. So let us have a quick look again and see. So today we are going to be having some economic data coming out from the UK at 2 p.m. and towards the evening we will be having again some data coming out from the US, and of course if you're trading the Canadian dollar, we will be having the Bank of Canada's monetary policy report. Okay, so let us start off with the US dollar index. Again, during our daily analysis videos, the most recent was yesterday. We were looking at the US dollar index. Again, the US dollar index will measure whether the US dollar was strengthening, okay, or the US dollar was weakening. Okay, so for yesterday, we were looking at it over here, and although it did look like spiking up to break the break the bearish dynamic trend line. However, it just tested and broke through a bit, and towards the next candle, which was this one at 1100 hours, this will be the server time. If you're in Singapore, Malaysia, you add 5 hours to this, so it'll be 11 plus 5 is 16, which is 4 p.m. local Singapore and Malaysia time. The US dollar tested the bearish trend line and then started to move back down again. Okay, so it came back down for the rest of the UK trading sessions and extended until the US trading session. So so the major move was the US dollar was weak at about 4 p.m. onwards. So when we look at the UK pound was also largely going down. Okay, initially for the US dollar index, it was moving up just a little bit during the Asian trading session in the morning session yesterday, and it was going up. We do see the UK pound being bearish also, and the UK pound only started to stage a strong rebound towards the US trading session at about 1700 plus 5, which is 22:10 p.m. local Singapore time. The UK pound moves up from 1.2495 all the way to a high of 1.2563. Okay, so in other words, the UK pound was extremely bearish against the US dollar, even as the US dollar was continuing to weaken in the US trading sessions. We did not see the UK pound immediately going up yet. Okay, this is the one. Okay, 1 second. Over here, so as we can see, as the US dollar was weakening over here at 1100 plus 5, 16:04 p.m. At the same time at 1100, which is here, the UK pound found some support, and although it didn't go up a lot, it was just moving up another 27 pips and moving sideways for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, and it had a last dip or last push down below, possibly to close off any other buy trades which was put earlier along the way. So the last push was here, coming in at 1500 plus 5 is 2000 hours. The UK pound moves down from 1.2537 to a low of 1.2481, going down about 57 pips, and then after rebounding back up again. Okay, so the retracement was good, strong, and it moved up a further about 55 pips up. Okay, so in contrast, we can see for the euro dollar, was mostly bullish throughout the UK and US trading sessions. So this is a more accurate reflection of the US dollar weakness. Okay, so again, the US dollar was moving down from 1100 hours all the way to evening. Excuse me. So we do see over here, you can see this one, this is the euro dollar again. So the euro dollar finds support and then starts to move up at about 1100 again, which is plus 5, 16, similar time, 4 p.m. from 1.1331. Okay, initially goes up about 48 pips during the UK trading session, and later on during the US trading session, it goes up another 45 pips. Okay, so the euro dollar is and has been bullish for a while, ever since forming a very nice support over here back on the 7th of July onwards, and then starting to move higher. Okay, so so for yesterday, the euro dollar was up about total of about 76 pips, okay, from the UK to the US trading sessions. So yeah, so currently we do see the US dollar trying to gain some retracement, or trying to recover a little bit of ground, moving up a little bit. So as the US dollar is mildly bullish for the last few hours, we do see the UK pound starting to pull back about, now not too much, 16 pips, and also the euro dollar starting to pull back about 23 pips. Okay, so so this has been the movements of the US dollar index. I would say that the US dollar could be finding some support, okay, finding some support, and for the short term, meaning for the next, I would say 2 to 4 hours, or maybe extending all the way until the US trading session, we should see the US dollar trying to consolidate and have a mild bullish recovery. Okay, so if that happens, we should see the UK pound possibly pushing back down again, and also the euro dollar pushing back down or go in a consolidation phase. Okay, so we mentioned also tonight Bank of Canada will be releasing the monetary policy report. So let's just have a quick look on the on the Canadian dollar. So on the H4 charts, the Canadian dollar is trading in a range, and back on the H1, it is also looking like currently it is moving down. Okay, so unless it breaks this bearish trend line, it could be going up, or personally I think it should be coming down still, consolidating or finding a support at the lower levels. Okay, and this will lead up all the way until the 10 p.m. Bank of Canada announcements. So yeah, so that was the events for the last 24 hours, and as of this morning and as of now as we are speaking, US dollar is trying to consolidate and have some mild bullish movement, but it's relatively still quite quiet. Okay, UK pound, after going up, pushing back down a little bit, probably go sideways, and similar for the euro dollar. Okay, so let's have a look at gold prices. Gold prices, again, we were looking at it to be consolidating, both on the 4-hour charts and also on the 1-hour charts. And for yesterday, again, it found very good support at these levels, 1,793 levels, touched a low of about 1,790, and towards the US trading sessions at about 1400 this silver time. Malaysia, if you're in Malaysia or Singapore, you need to add 5 hours, so it will be 14 plus 5 will be 19, will be 7 p.m. local Singapore and Malaysia time. Gold prices moved up from 1,793 all the way until 1,810 US dollars. Okay, so this move in the US trading session was about 17 US dollars. Again, very nice, very beautiful, well supported, trading in a range. Volume is there, price action is pushing up. Go for a buy, profit, or make anything from a $4 to a $6 movement in the gold price out of the $17 movement. That is a good trade and done for the day. Okay, so quick look at silver prices. Silver was also consolidating after pushing up 2 days ago. Okay, touched a high, came down, found a very nice support here at $18.82, and then after yesterday and also this morning, came back up to test the previous high. Okay, so quite a similar story for oil prices, consolidating on the 4-hour charts, and also Remember, I think last week we were looking at the oil prices to continue its consolidation between 41 US dollars to 38 or 38, close to 38 US dollars. Okay, so back on the H1 charts again, yesterday we saw that or the early morning on Tuesday, okay, sorry, early morning on Monday, we saw the oil prices pushing back down at 2 a.m. local Singapore time. This is similar with the S&P 500 drop early morning on Tuesday morning. Sorry, it's Tuesday morning. Okay, Tuesday morning. So oil prices again found very nice support at $39.32, and then after at about 16 plus 5 21 9 p.m. local Singapore and Malaysia time, oil prices moved up from $39.33 and again tested this first resistance here at $40.80, and the second one here at $41. Okay, so currently it's gone quiet again. Again, it will depend largely on, I would say, the US trading session tonight, as there will be a crude oil inventories data to be announced. Okay, so yeah, I guess that about covers currencies, commodities, and also a little bit on the S&P 500. Okay, so S&P 500 after dropping in late US trading session on a Monday, which is Tuesday early morning at 2 a.m. For yesterday, it had a very good consolidation resting period, and about here 1700 plus 5 22 10 p.m. the S&P 500 or most of the major equity stocks started to move back up. Okay, a very decent recovery, coming back up to the recent highs achieved on Monday. Okay, so again, watch out for 2 to 4 p.m., 7 to 9 p.m. Understand the chart patterns, the sentiment, and also watch out for certain news events. But it's all down to the timing. Analyze the technical charts when the volume and price action is there. That is when you can take your trade. Okay, so again, hope you guys have a good trading day, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a good day.